So here I am again, Halifax Train Station, day out. There's going to be a bit of noise in a bit because there's a train for Manchester here. There's a train for Leeds. Is it Leeds? Or is it Hull? I can't tell. Or you could even be for Bradford. I'll know in a moment when it sets off. It is... That's a long name. Bradford. Oh yeah, just Bradford. Okay, just Bradford then. That's just setting off as well. So whenever I go out on days out, there's always certain places where I'm like, oh, do you know, I ain't been there in a while. I've not been there for a couple of weeks or maybe a couple of months or even a year. Now the place I'm going to today, I haven't been to, and get this, I haven't been to this place in 8 years. 8 years, nearly a decade of not going to a place. Now you're thinking, where on earth is that? That could be a lot of places actually, but the place that I am going to today is Batley. So on Saturday I caught the train from here to Murfield, which took about 20 minutes roughly. It was Brighouse and it was Murfield, but then I looked at the stop further on and I was like, oh, there's actually Batley as well. I was like, well, I've been to Morley, I've been to Cottingley, I've done them, I've been to Leeds enough times to not really want to go. And because I was like, oh, I was thinking to myself, it was 5 years, in my head it was 5 years since I'd last been to Batley. But then I looked at when you go onto my channel and you go onto videos, oldest, it came up with a video called five places, like 5 places vlogs or something like that, and it was me standing in front of like a welcome to Batley sign, and I thought, that's crazy. I'm 30 now, so I was 22 when I last went to Batley, and I was going to Batley at a time when I wasn't really interested in travelling as such, and I was kind of like starting out really with the whole travelling shenanigans and everything. So yeah, I'm going today, and it takes half an hour. I remember this well, that when I did the journey 8 years ago, I was dumb in not planning it, because I think I did something like I came here, got a train to Huddersfield, then got a Huddersfield train to Batley, and then like I didn't really plan it all that well. So what essentially it is now, like, because you've got 2 journeys, you've got 2 trains on here that go to Leeds. You've got the train that's here which goes that way to Leeds, like going Bradford, Newpudsey, Bramley, Leeds, or you can go that way, which goes the wrong way to start with. It goes to like Brighouse, Murfield, but then after Murfield it like slingshots like back towards Leeds direction, towards like Morley area, and Batley's very close to Morley. And I remember going to Morley on a day out a months ago, and I remember seeing that there was some protests in Batley, so I was like, I'm glad I went to Morley. So I'm going to Batley today because I thought, do you know what, I don't remember anything about Batley at all. I don't. I'm just looking on a map, seeing what's where. That's it, done. This is the train. That's the train I'm waiting for. And compared to the Saturday, there was an absolute fuck ton of people waiting to get on this train. So compared to, what is it, Thursday morning going into afternoon, it's certainly a lot emptier. See, I'm just looking, there's people with suitcases, and I'm like, well, where could they be going with suitcases? That's a bit weird, because there's nowhere on that line that's like a holiday touristy spot, not that I know of anyway. So what I'm going to do, I keep wanting to look at my watch, but I've actually forgot to bring my watch, which is yeah, I wasn't really fussed for wearing it this morning, and I kind of just thought I'll just set off, and I just haven't brought it. So I mean, this is the 3rd day out in a row, because on Tuesday I went to Siddle with my dogs. Yeah, the day after that, which was yesterday, I went to Halifax, walking around Halifax, and then like today I'm going to Batley. So it's 3 days out in a row, but this will be the 5th day out in November. And there's me in November saying, oh, I'm not going to do that much days out in November. This will be the 5th day out before the halfway point of November, because it's only the 13th of November now. So I've done 5 days out in the first half of November. Some people have 5 days out in a year. I've done that in half a month, less than that. So what I'm going to do is wrap the video up now, because the train is going to come very, very shortly from there, I should say, and then I'm just going to walk this way, find a spot, and I'll grab some dinner in Batley and have a little wander around Batley. So yeah, thanks for watching for now, and goodbye.